Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am not at my garage today. I am at my buddy Mel's house, and we're gonna try to get this square body running that's been sitting for years. It was rescued from a junkyard. So let's take a look at this thing. All right, so what we have here is I believe it's an 85 3/4 ton GMC. This thing, actually probably one of the most complete square bodies I've seen in a long time. It's still got the vacuum lines running everywhere. It's even got the smog pump on it, man. The truck's not in bad shape, actually. I don't know why it was in the junkyard, but it was. Luckily my buddy rescues a bunch of cars. You'll be seeing a couple of these on the channel, especially this one. Anyway, let's get started on this thing. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, first thing you should do with any project is check all the fluids, make sure everything's good. Let's see, it's got oil in it. It's a little on the nasty side, but it's got oil in it. There's no water in it. Air cap's missing. There's no coolant in it, but yeah, that's not really a game changer for me. Everything looks complete. Say we throw a battery in this thing and see if it'll even crank over. All right, so I got my universal battery. This is my go-to. It don't really fit everywhere, but it's top post and side post, so you know, sometimes you need one or the other. Let's see if we can hook up the cables here. Let's see. That one's negative. So let's turn this sideways like this. See if we can find a bolt somewhere. You can see he's got some cool stuff. This thing on here, that one's top post. On the universal, threads in there. Yeah, it might tighten up. We'll see. Yeah, I think we're gonna need another spacer. So a couple more washers, maybe another nut, who knows? Found a bigger nut. Well, nothing blew up when we hooked the battery up, so that's a good sign. Where is it? Oh, this battery may be dead, actually. Well, we got a light. There's no cranky crank. If that voltage gauge is right, this thing's deader than a doornail though. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to start my truck. And we're gonna put this battery in here and drop my battery. I know the battery in my truck's good, so let's see what happens here. All right, we took the battery out of old trusty Rusty and put in here. I think the motor might be stuck. Well, let's see if we can put a wrench on the crank, see if we can crank it over. Alright, so I pulled the plugs out of it. And, I mean, there's no water in it or nothing. Plugs on this driver's side, they don't look horrible. I mean, I've seen worse run. It's definitely burning a little oil probably. So, look at that smog mess. Let's see. We're gonna try to crank it over again. See if my buddy's got any stuff to maybe free it up. Maybe some sort of WD-40 or something like that. I don't know. I don't know where nothing's at in his shop. That's the bad thing about working in other people's shops. You don't know where nothing is. So we'll keep looking. Aha, found it. I don't know how I didn't see this. Big old wall of fluids. I don't know. I'm blind. So let's see here. He's got a lot of stuff, but he may not have what we need up here. Yeah, sometimes it's just it's a lose situation here. That's probably what this is going to end up being. Can't even get to the friggin' spark plugs on this side. All right, we found some PB Blaster. Try spraying some PB Blaster down in the holes. See what that does. Plenty of projects around here. C-tune. Got a classic Mustang. Now this thing is a gem. This has T-tops. Had the I don't know, vinyl roof type thing. It is a 4-speed. Unfortunately, it's a 4-cylinder and very, very, very rough. We also have another square body. This is a parts truck. It ain't in that bad a shape though. A lot of good parts on it, I'd say. This is the truck we're going to try to get running next. This thing's a 6-cylinder. It's got some cool patina on it. It's actually not as rusty as one would think it is. does got some rust in some weird spots though. Right there. The floorboard's got some, but it's rusted there on both sides. It's got a little bit of rust on the cab corners. Rocker panels are fairly solid. Check out that beast. Woo! 4.1 liters of Chevrolet Fury right there. And we got, oh, who guessed it? We got another square body. This one is also a parts truck. They're all pretty much parts trucks. You got this beast. This one actually has an engine in it. He said it ran. He drove it in here. Got another square body. And another square body. And the burnout machine. This here is one bad mammer jammer of a Cougar. Another square body bed. Look at this thing. The cab on this thing was pristine. But it got smacked real hard here in the front. He also rescued these two Novas. Actually, he's got 3. Rescued them from the crusher. This one looks like somebody may have getting ready to back half it or just needed parts out of it. I don't know. It's pretty rusty. Either way, still got some good parts on it. Another Nova. A little crusty. Like a lot crusty. A lot crusty. Got a nice grill in it though. And check this beast out. 4x4. Got those cool 80s graphics going on. This one's got a little bit of rust. Actually, it's a lot of rust. Pretty sure it's all rust. Yeah, appears to be all rust. And here we got a, I don't know, 69, 70, 71, something like that. C10, C20, I guess. Says C10, definitely not a C10. And we got this beast. He picked this one up. I guess this lady drank a little too much and I don't know, face fucked it right into a tree. So that had to hurt. This thing was LS swap too at one time. I guess that LS power was just too much for it. I don't know. That definitely looked like it hurt. When's the last time you seen one hit that bad? I mean, Jesus criminy, look, it even bent the freaking cab. Woo, that wasn't fun. And we got another square body. This one's actually not in bad shape. If I remember right, this one's got an engine too. Yeah, look at all them vacuum lines, my God. This one's a 305. We may see if we can get this one running too. He kind of gave me free rein to play around with all his junk tricks. So, might try to get this one running too. Got more Nova parts here. Oh no. These aren't Nova parts. I'll show you this in a minute. Now we're going inside the barn. Got another Nova. This is the nice one. This is the one he's gonna put together. This one's actually a pretty solid car. Check out these freaking pistons in the back. These are for all the compression. I don't know what they're out of, but they're freaking monster. He's got all sorts of stuff in here. I'll tell you what. This is the truck his daughter's, but him and his daughter's building. LS swapped. Little C10 square body. This was his dad's truck. This truck has a lot of special meaning to Mel. This truck, that's the original paint, guys. The only thing he did was black out the bumper and the grill, did the SS 454 treatment, and he lowered it and put the SS wheels on. It's a V6 5-speed. This thing is super nice. I mean, you'll have a hard time finding one cleaner. Got a El Camino here. Got another square body. This is a cool project he's got going on. This is what the fenders and stuff was to. AMX. This is gonna be one cool car, let me tell you. He's even got a GTO in here. Shame to see it sitting like that, Mel. Got that Chevy Vortec Max here. Got a LQ9 6-liter. Square port heads and everything. Not sure what it's going in, but it's going in something. Now here we got more Nova parts. Got short bed square body. Got some donor trucks here. We even got a flatbed 4-wheel drive and another square body cab. You like square bodies, can you tell? Got a Denali here. This is gonna be another donor. Another 6-liter. This thing, this is a bad unit. Don't let this thing fool you. This truck right here, you would not want to sleep on this thing. It's got a built 6-liter in it. This thing's getting ready to get a bunch of stuff done to it. Here's the thing with some of these old trucks. You never know why it was where it was in the first place, but you know, it never hurts to take a chance, try to get it running first. For sure he's gonna engine swap this thing now, so we're not gonna put too much time in it, but it will definitely be back on the road again, probably with a different heart though. So anyway, on to the next one, I suppose.